Hey everyone, Matt Lins for Wareham Sports. Welcome back to Wareham High School. Last night we had senior night for the boys varsity team. Tonight we're getting to honor the girls. It's the season finale for the Wareham Lady Vikings. They are coming into tonight's action with a record of 16-3. They'd love to get that 17th win. This would be one of the best seasons I've ever seen them do. Unfortunately, I'm not too high on school history. I've only been following the team for 4 years, so I'm not really sure where this season ranks compared to, let's say, maybe the last 10 years. But this is definitely, the end of a huge turnaround for the girls team here today. We're qualified for the tournament. A couple years ago when I first started covering the girls team, they were struggling to get a win. It was a 2-3 win season, but not anymore. Coach Mike Fortune has really got a winning program here, and we're going to honor a couple of those players tonight that were just freshmen when I first started covering the game here tonight, particularly Johnny Tompkins and Mercedes Perry, who have been with the team 4 and 5 years respectively, plus Savannah Varden and Ebony Black Todd, who have come in the last 2 seasons and made big contributions of their own. This should be a tough game as we're playing the Blue Hill Warriors here tonight. The Warriors are right behind the Vikings in the standings. Right now, the Vikings are ranked 26th. The Warriors are ranked 27th. So there's only about a 1/10 of a point difference between the two of them in the standings. Now, Blue Hills has 2 games left after tonight, 2 games next week. So this is an opportunity for them to maybe even jump the Vikings in the standings. And for Wareham, they really want to cling on to that spot. We're going to the tournament either way. Unfortunately, it looks like we're probably going to be on the road for most of that. But we're glad to have you with us. It's going to be a special night. We're going to step away. When we come back, we're going to have the pregame senior ceremonies, and then we'll follow that up with the national anthem, the starting lineups, and the game for you. As we kick off our senior night festivities, we'd first like to recognize the graduating seniors of tonight's opponents, the Blue Hills Warriors, and they are number 5, Allie Johnson. And number 43, Devin Burke. Mike, all set? And now for your Wareham Lady Viking seniors. First up, Savannah Varden. Escorted by her mom, Hillary, her dad, Bill, and her brother, John. Savannah is the class of 2026 president, vice president of the Key Club, and vice president of hospitality and tourism of DECA. Savannah is a captain on the softball team and plays goalie for the soccer team. Savannah has been on the basketball team for 2 seasons now and has been a great teammate and mentor to the younger players. Savannah plans on attending college and studying radiology. Number 43, Savannah Varden. Our next senior is Ebony Black Todd. Ebony is escorted out tonight by her dad, Robert. She has been in the basketball program for 2 seasons now. She participates in the foreign language club and is a member of the school choir. Ebony is planning on attending college and becoming a chef. Number 42, Ebony Black Todd. Our next senior is Johnny Tompkins. Johnny is escorted out by her mom, Maggie, and her father, Guy, and sister, Ava. Johnny is a 4-year program player as well as playing a single season at Rising Tide in her 8th grade year. She serves as a captain on this year's team. Johnny is also a member of the volleyball team and competes on the AAU basketball circuit. She is the president of the Multicultural Club and participates in the Environmental Club. She plans on attending college somewhere closer to her home state of Alaska. And she broke her 1,000-point barrier in her high school career earlier this season. Number 14, Johnny Tompkins. And our final senior tonight is Mercedes Perry. Escorted by her mom, Shannon, dad, Rodney, sister, Alexis, brother-in-law, Joey, and boyfriend, Giovanni. Mercedes is a 5-year program player and a 2-year captain. She also competes on the volleyball and track teams, as well as playing for a couple of different AAU programs during her high school career. Mercedes leads by example and brings a great work ethic every day. She plans on attending Bridgewater State University to study social work when she graduates. Number 10, Mercedes Perry. One more round of applause for all of our seniors here tonight. Congratulations to you all. We wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors. We know you'll go on to do great things. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to Wareham High School's J. Montague Gymnasium for tonight's basketball game between the Blue Hill Warriors and your Wareham Vikings. On behalf of the administration, staff, and students of Wareham High School, we welcome Blue Hills High School to this contest. This competition is conducted in accordance with the rules and regulations of the Massachusetts Interscholastic Athletic Association. The game officials are responsible for administering the rules of the game. Their experience and integrity qualify them for this important responsibility. Athletes and fans are expected to demonstrate good sportsmanship to everyone here. Negative behavior will not be tolerated and will result in expulsion from this gymnasium. Your officials for tonight's game are Ken Offley and Steve Leduc. The Warriors' record is 6-2 in the league and 12-5 overall. The Vikings are 7-1 in the league and 16-3 overall. Blue Hills head coach is Nicole Flynn, and she is assisted by Burke Doherty. Starting for the Warriors, freshman number 23, Maya King. Sophomore number 15, Morgan Curran. Sophomore number 1, Captain Sarah Michelle. Junior number 21, Captain Jenna Lahane. Okay, I'll fix that. That's what I had on my sheet. Moving on, senior number 5, Captain Allie Johnson. And number 20, Corlin Knight. Wareham's head coach is Mike Fortune, and he is assisted by Aaron Wurlitzer and Ronnie Ferguson. Starting for the Vikings, at guard, 8th grader, number 32, Kobe Ferguson. At guard, senior, number 42, Ebony Black Todd. At forward, senior, number 43, Savannah Varden. At forward, senior, number 10, Captain Mercedes Perry. And at point guard, senior, number 14, Captain Johnny Tompkins. A reminder that food and drink are not allowed in the gymnasium, and we ask that you do not walk in front of the players' benches. And at this time, we ask you all to please stand if you are able and remove your hats. You direct your attention to the main entrance side of the gymnasium. Tonight, our nation's colors are being presented by the Wareham High School JROTC. We ask you to please standing as here to honor America by performing our national anthem, Wareham High School Junior, Willow Haggerty. Well done. Well done. And with that, welcome back upstairs at Wareham High School in the Crow's Nest. Matt Lenz and Christian Fernandez here with you on senior night for the Wareham girls varsity basketball team. We honored our 4 seniors, Savannah Varden, Ebony Blacktodd, Johnny Tompkins, and Mercedes Perry before the game began. We mentioned at the top of the broadcast, this is expected to be a good game, as there's only about half a point separating the two teams in the standings. Wareham's ranked 26 and Blue Hills 27.
But Blue Hills, you said they had us on the schedule 2 more games.
They do.
The Vikings do not.
Yes, this is the regular season finale for Wareham. And being senior night, Ebony Blacktodd and Savannah Varden getting the start for the Vikings. So Gianna Hernandez and Donovan DeJesus, our other 2 regular starters, opening this game on the bench.
I want to apologize to the fans. After the opening senior night, I muted the microphones, and I did not turn them back on until in the middle of the national anthem. But at least it's back on for the game.
Yes.
In the edit, it'll be back.
Oh, good.
Because we have it backed up to the camera. We just don't have it.
Well, that's good. Be sure to check that out, because Wareham High School senior Willow Haggerty performed the national anthem tonight, and she did a great job. Very nice rendition. Allie Johnson. We also made a mistake, as on my sheet, we had a starter for Blue Hills written down who is injured. She's got a brace on her left leg. She is not playing tonight. So my apologies there. Jenna Lehane not in action tonight. And taking her place was sophomore Coalyn Knight. Or maybe it's Carolyn.
It's like 2 points for Blue Hills. Oh, 4 points for Blue Hills.
Yeah, Blue Hills has made back-to-back baskets. Wareham yet to get on the board. Long pass across to Johnny Tompkins. Tompkins is going to drive into the key. Her shot is off. Rebound is made by Sarah Michelle.
Just able to get a hold of that ball.
Yeah, she almost lost it. Back to Michelle. She's got a host of Vikings around her. Michelle back, thinking about taking the 3, but Ebony Blacktodd coming up to challenge that. Forces Michelle to step around. Varden's going to chase down the loose ball. Blacktodd's going to bring it up. Almost had it knocked away, but able to get it back. She's going to find Tompkins. Ferguson for 3 will get Wareham on the board. Kobe Ferguson for 3.
And in a much better place than 0.
Yes. Michelle. Wow, rattles and falls. Sarah Michelle.
6-3 with 5:30 to go.
A little bit of a different dynamic with a couple of new starters out there. Kobe's shot goes long and over. Savannah tried to get the rebound in the putback. The putback was no good, and it's Sarah Michelle coming the other way. No foul there. Ball knocked clean, and that's going to be a foul. Ebony caught her that time.
But she had hustle. She got up off the floor enough to try to block that.
Wareham foul on Ebony Blacktodd, her first, team first. Sarah Michelle at the line, shooting 2.
One of 2.
That's going to give Blue Hills a 4-point lead. This is the first time I'm seeing the Blue Hills girls in action, but I have seen the Blue Hills boys team in action against Upper Cape, and they have a good program. And from what I can see, it looks like the girls program is equally as strong.
Did they not devastate the boys' team the last time you saw them?
I wouldn't call it devastating, but they definitely were in control of that game from start to finish. And the first time the boys played, 4 of their starters were sick. Jump ball, Vikings ball. But the Blue Hills girls finished 6-2 in their league and 12-5 overall. So really a couple games difference. But like we said, they have a couple games left to play. Wareham's got 2 games in hand at 16-3. Looking to finish the season strong as they head into the playoffs. Nice long pass. Short bucket is no good. Blue Hills able to get it back. Second attempt is no good. Varden there for the defensive board. Tompkins moving it up. It's 1-on-3. Johnny's going to pull up and shoot a mid-range jumper that's going to fall off the rim.
Tried to get her own rebound, but it was taken away from by Blue Hills.
Yeah, Sarah Michelle there to contest it. Michelle's going to put up the shot, draw the foul. So she'll be back at the free throw line.
Black Todd.
Wareham foul on Ebony Black Todd, her second, team second. Sarah Michelle at the line, shooting 2. So foul on the same player against the same player. Ebony Black Todd fouls Sarah Michelle. Michelle's back at the line. Michelle misses the first. Savannah and Ebony going to come out of the game, and now your other 2 regular starters, Gianna Hernandez and Donovan DeJesus, checking in. And as good a job as Savannah Varden's done under the basket, Donovan has some height, which will help her a little more. Michelle misses both free throws, so she's 25% on the night, and it's still a 4-point Blue Hills lead. There's Donovan. She's going to bank it off, but it falls off the glass in the front of the rim and comes back down. Blue Hills coming back up the other way. Allie Johnson.
9-3. Wareham down by 6.
Nice save by Donovan. She gets it over to Hernandez. Now it's going to be knocked out. And they say
foul.
Oh, it's a foul. Oh.
Foul on 20.
Interesting. Okay. I'm going to have troubles with this name, and I apologize to number 20 in blue.
Can you just do the first name?
It's the first name I'm having trouble with. I'll just have to
do
call
the
it my
last
name because it's Caoliainn. So Colian?
Just say the last name.
Yeah, my apologies. It's a very nice name. I'm struggling on how to say it. Donovan's at the line. She misses her first shot. Free throws might be at a premium tonight.
Well, they're usually always important.
Yes. Donovan makes her second shot. That'll make it a 5-point game. It's 9-4. Blue Hills up.
We got the benefit of watching some, or at least I did, watching some of the JV game, and
yes.
Blue Hills was controlling that game as well.
Yes. Kobe contesting for the pass. Good contested shots, not letting them get a good look. Are they calling Johnny or are they calling Donovan? They're going to call it on Tompkins. Wareham foul on Johnny Tompkins, her first, team third. Allie Johnson at the line, shooting 2.
3:08 left.
Yeah.
3 fouls is not a good place to be.
Johnson's obviously had some trouble with that left knee. She makes her first. You see it heavily wrapped, and she's got the brace. Johnson perfect at the line. That makes it an 11-4 game.
I'm amazed at a lot of student athletes on what they endure just for the sake of a game.
Johnny was off the mark there, and that's unlike her, especially from a mid-range like that.
Whoa.
Yeah, some contact there with Knight and Kobe. And that was kind of heavy on
traveling.
Knight's double dribble.
Double dribble.
That was kind of heavy on the part of Knight. She kind of pushed Ferguson off.
It was like a stiff arm.
Yes.
At least that's what it looked like from up here.
2:44 left in the opening quarter, 11-4, Warriors lead. Lily Woodside is checked into the game. Down inside to Tompkins at the baseline with the underhook. Johnny Tompkins.
11-6 with 2.5 to go.
Johnson needs some help. Johnny Tompkins sticking to her like glue. Ferguson knocked it away and out of bounds, so it's still Warriors ball. Michelle inside. She's working against two defenders. It's knocked away. Ferguson's got control of it, bringing it up court. DeJesus sets the screen for Tompkins, and there's a little more like we're used to seeing out of number 14. Johnny Tompkins.
Johnny closing the gap.
Hey, that's a 5-second violation.
Lily Woodside is very defensive. She makes the most of her speed and her diligence, and
yes,
we've seen her make many, many turnovers in favor of Wareham.
One thing I want to say on that last offensive play, though, too, is they were coming up and in and out.
The basket wins again.
I know. It's not fair. It's just not fair. But I was going to say, Tompkins kind of lagged back a little bit during that transition. But the fact of the matter is she's using her court vision when she does that. She surveyed the entire court when she was coming up. She saw where she wanted to go. She set the players where they needed to be. And it freed her up to make the shot. Donovan came over, set a nice screen, gave Johnny the open look, and Tompkins converted. There's a three for Blue Hills. That's going to be short. Air ball picked up by Michelle.
Whoa.
DeJesus is going to get called for the foul.
We're only in the first quarter,
yeah,
and they're already more chippy than the boys' game last night.
Wareham foul on Donovan DeJesus, her first, team fourth.
And the boys' game was very physical.
Inside to Michelle, right at the baseline on the inbound. Sarah Michelle.
13-8. Minute left.
You're going to need to put a body or two onto Sarah Michelle. She's been a big scoring threat for the Warriors out there so far tonight.
Woo.
She's also causing some headaches on defense for the Vikings. Really adding up the pressure. Now Donovan DeJesus is going to have to work against Michelle. Michelle did enough of a good job. That's going to be a jump ball.
Good job, Lily Whiteside.
You know, I'm going to have a thought on that topic coming up at the quarter break, which is 44 seconds away.
Oh.
Donovan was going to try to fight for it, but kind of got held up.
It was like 3 defenders.
I thought she had the ball, but
she had the ball, but I think Hernandez had her arm. If they call it on Johnny, though.
Oh, they did call. I thought they were calling it on Johnny, but no, it's on Gianna.
Yeah, Gianna had her.
Foul on Gianna Hernandez, her first. Team limit. Sarah Michelle at the line, shooting 2.
Yeah, Hernandez had her arm or her elbow.
Okay.
But Johnny had all ball.
I thought I saw the referee hold up a 4, which is why I thought it was on Tompkins. This is Michelle's 3rd trip to the free throw line tonight. She's only made 1. She misses her first right here. Yeah, Michelle continues to be cold from the free throw line. 1 out of 6. Tompkins bringing it up the other way. The shot clock is off. They can set it up for a good look if they want, or if they can get one. Blue Hills hasn't been giving them many open looks tonight. Johnny's going to try a 3. That's off the rim. Woodside able to track it down, get it back into Hernandez. Nice bounce pass to Ferguson at the baseline. Over to Donovan. Donovan draws the foul. So she'll be at the free throw line before the quarter ends.
I think it should be on 13.
Yes. Blue Hills foul against Anya Pierre-Louis, her first, team third.
Not going to say anything against the referee, but he was holding up the 3 on the wrong hand.
Donovan DeJesus at the line shooting 2.
He was holding up 31, and he said 13.
Donovan 1 for 2. Blue Hills gets the rebound. Michelle's going to put up a long shot.
Oh, my God, it went in.
She traveled. She traveled. No basket.
It was the best.
Traveling, no basket.
It was the best travel I ever saw.
It really was. I am very impressed.
She wasn't expecting that to go in either.
No, she was about a third of the court. That was crazy.
She traveled.
Gianna puts up a 3 that's off the top of the backboard. And that's not going to fall, but Blue Hills ends the first quarter with a lead, 13-9. And what I wanted to say is, obviously we put the focus on the seniors here tonight, and we're going to be missing them next season and going forward. But I think this varsity team is going to be in good hands. I mean, we've already seen a ton of promise in Kobe Ferguson. So the most important thing that all of our seniors can do is convince her to choose to come to high school here at Wareham so we get to keep her for another 4 years.
Stay here.
Because we do have high school choice, so that is always the risk. But, Gianna is only a junior. And, let's see, I don't have my my regular. Here we go. Lily's a freshman. So we get 3 more years of her, and we've seen the contribution she's been able to make off the bench. Kennedy Mooney's a sophomore. She's showed a lot of promise.
She also has a lot of Lily has a lot of visual cues that Johnny had her freshman year.
Yep.
So she could become a really good leader if she's not already there.
Yeah. And then also, look at the players that we've been calling up from the JV that we've seen in these games here. For example, Aaliyah Nutter, Nevaeh Harridan, Carolyn Ray, and Brooke Roy. Really, Roy has been most impressive. She's gotten a lot of opportunities at the varsity level this year, and she has been making the most of it. So a lot of promise coming up in the ranks at the JV level. And
Coach Fortune has been fortunate enough to play the girls during the regular season a lot more than I thought. But a part of that is because of how many new players he has. So they've been playing on JV and they've been playing on varsity.
Jump ball, Vikings ball.
For absences and so forth. So
I think, Donovan, too. Donovan is also a young player who has been very impressive this year. So this...
She a sophomore, Donovan?
I think so. But either way, a lot of promise and talent on this team going forward. So while we'll miss our seniors, we're going to be okay. Allie Johnson.
15-9. Blue Hills pulling away again.
Oh, little behind Ferguson on the pass. Fortunately, DeJesus right there to grab it. Donovan's got her spot, and it's right there under the basket.
But Blue Hills got the rebound.
Blue Hills has been cleaning the glass tonight. Another travel against Blue Hills. Donovan's had a couple of nice blocks, getting her hands up, her arms up.
And she had her feet planted that time.
Well, it's funny because the last jump ball they called, it kind of went up against Donovan's forearm, and that's when they called it. I've never seen it like that before. I've only ever seen it when both players are really latched onto the ball.
Well, if you remember last night's game, we couldn't wait for the referees to
Johnny
call it.
Tompkins. Yeah, they were letting the guys roll around on the floor all locked up. You know, you kind of made the comment of, were they waiting for somebody to lose an eye or get a black eye or
whoever
whatever?
had first blood was going to get the jump ball.
Wareham foul on Donovan DeJesus, her first, team first. They said 2-3, but I thought it was Kobe that kind of. Oh, my bad. It was on the other side. It was blue 23. So the foul was actually against Maya King.
Donovan
DeJesus. Previous foul was against Maya King, Blue Hills. I'm going to correct that. They said 20, and the reason I thought it was on us, it looked like Kobe kind of put her elbow into the Warriors player, which is why I was confused because I saw the referee say 2-3.
Good defense by Mercedes. They have her running ragged.
Loose ball on the floor, picked up by Perry. Perry, the defensive star on that exchange. Tompkins with the rebound. Johnny's trying to save it, but she stepped out.
Pretty good exchange considering all the Blue Hill players swarming the Wareham team.
We're seeing that full pressure defense from both sides tonight.
That's one thing Coach Fortune brought to the program. The boys' team's always had full press.
Yes.
But the girls' team and previous coaches was not always full press.
Michelle able to grab that ball out of the air.
Charge or foul? Donovan?
That one's on Donovan. Wareham foul on Donovan DeJesus, her second, team first. That time it is on Donovan, we're sure about that. Said she pushed. Got it inbounds. They didn't get it.
Good defense by Wareham.
5-second violation, Wareham ball. That's a second 5-second violation the Wareham Vikings have forced tonight.
Donovan's coming out for a break, and Hernandez is coming in.
Was it Lily both times? I know it was Woodside the first time.
What, for that?
For that second 5-second.
Yeah, well, all the Wareham players, not just Lily, but there was no opening until number one was able to break away.
Blue Hills foul against Sarah Michelle, her second, team second.
Lily Woodside.
That's a deep two, but off the mark.
Locked up in Lily's legs.
Again, Woodside hustling back in the transition, getting down there to contest that shot and taking the clean look away from Johnson. That's what I mean. This team's going to be okay.
Oh, come on. That was rocked. It was almost all the way down the basket before it came out.
It was. This is not fair. I think Johnny needs a break. She's
winded.
Yes, she's lagging a little bit. Wareham foul on Mercedes Perry, her first, team second. Sarah Michelle at the line, shooting 2. Michelle finds herself at the free throw line for the 4th time tonight. Still has only made 1. I had to hold my tongue there because that kind of bounced up and in the air for a couple seconds. Needed to see if it was going to go through the net or not.
Michelle has also been out there since the first quarter.
1 for 8, and it's a 2-point Blue Hills lead as Tompkins brings it up court. Trying to tie the game. That one doesn't fall.
Yay.
There she goes.
Tied it up.
Johnny's tied it up. Johnny Tompkins. She got her own rebound and got the second effort. Look at Woodside. jumping around, challenging Michelle.
She's so much shorter than Michelle, but
she's got a lot of
energy. She has the spirit.
Yes, she does.
That's a nice bucket.
Sarah Michelle. Blue Hills back on top. Wareham has not had a lead so far tonight.
I think if we asked the landlord for an AC unit up here.
I think they need it down there. I was watching one of the Blue Hills players was fanning themselves on one of those free throw shots. There was a miscommunication on the pass from Ferguson. I'm not sure where she was intending to go, but nobody was there. Johnson at the baseline, the up and under, no good. Gianna's going to reach up, contest it. Johnson double dribbled. She did a good job to get it away from Hernandez.
She's done that a few times tonight.
3:15 on the clock, 2-point lead, 17-15 Blue Hills. But Wareham has possession. Inside to Tompkins, and a foul. Johnny Tompkins.
Michelle is not happy with that one. Oh, that's a third.
Blue Hills foul against Sarah Michelle. Her third, team third. Johnny Tompkins at the line shooting one. Not only that, but if Tompkins converts the three-point play, she's going to give Wareham their first lead of the night. She does not. It is a tie game, and Sarah Michelle has had to come out of the game, as you mentioned, Christian. Her third personal.
Traveling by Woodside caused that turnover again.
Had a good team effort on defense here tonight with the block shots, the turnovers, creating chaos and confusion.
Both teams need to work on free throws, though.
Yes.
And I think that will be the deciding factor of this game if they can. What was that, travel?
Double dribble. Well, think about it. If Michelle had even hit like 2 or 3 of her free throws in addition to the one she made, then they'd be up 4 or 5 points right now. Tompkins stayed away from Johnson, but finally moved up to apply the pressure.
On Hernandez.
Where it foul on Gianna Hernandez, her second, team third.
Someone took a timeout. I couldn't.
Timeout, Vikings. Vikings taking their first timeout here. With 2:18 left to go in the second quarter. When we come out of the timeout, freshman Anya Pierre-Louis is going to be at the free throw line for 2 shots.
That's a good point. A good place to do a timeout,
Yeah.
I think. We saw that a bunch of the players were getting to the point of being winded, so it was probably good to give them a little bit of a break. Also,
based on what I've seen out of the players on the floor tonight, I'm wondering if it's a little warmer in here than we're used to. You and I always feel it because we're up high. We're about 25, 30 feet off
I
the
did
floor.
notice it when I came in tonight. It felt like it was warmer down below.
And like Johnny seems to be having trouble catching her breath. She seems a little more winded than normal. I've seen a few of the Blue Hills players fanning themselves. So everybody's feeling it all around. Anya Pierre-Louis at the line, shooting 2.
I want to say I guess it's better than being cold, but this might be too hot.
Yeah.
Last night, Hadassah was saying that she was glad that she brought a drink with her.
I'm kind of sad I don't have one. Pierre-Louis misses her first.
Maybe you'll have to sneak down a concession stand at halftime.
Struggles continue for the Warriors at the free throw line. I think they've only made 2 all night. Jacoby for 3 from the far corner. Nice rebound.
Gianna with a rebound.
Her
Short.
shot's blocked.
Oh, taken away by number 13.
Yeah, Pierre-Louis went up and took that right out of Johnny Tompkins' hands. Knights traveled. Reached in and knocked away by Johnson, but Tompkins right there to get it back. She's going to put up the 3. It's off the glass and into the hands of Pierre-Louis.
It landed behind Hernandez, so she couldn't see it.
1:16 to go in the second quarter.
I think it's been more than a minute with no score by either team.
Allie Johnson.
I ruined it. I know.
Next time you have a thought like that, say that when we have the ball and when we're in the offensive position. Johnson making a break on the pass, knocking it away and out of bounds.
What's that? I think it's I know it's on TikTok, but I think it's something else. It's something like Brian ruins everything.
No. Well, it's just an announcer's curse anyways. You know, you say, oh, this hasn't happened in so many games, and then it happens. Or, hey, they're on a hot streak, and then, you know, they go cold.
Off the head of a Blue Hill player, but they pick it up anyway.
Knight's bringing it up, working against Woodside. She's going to check out and switch off to Perry on defense. Knight was no good on the shot.
Wow, they've gotten all the rebounds.
Wow, good reach by Pierre-Louis. She's got long arms. She was able to reach out of bounds and pull that ball back in while keeping her feet
on Woodside.
in bounds.
No, I couldn't see.
I think it's on Gianna. Wareham foul on Gianna Hernandez, her 3rd, team 4th.
That's not a good place.
No, it isn't. Allie Johnson at the line shooting 2. Johnson makes 1. Gianna's going to come to the bench. Donovan DeJesus checking back in for Wareham. That is the first time that Blue Hills has made both their free throws, and it's a 21-17 lead. So it's a 4-point lead now.
Travel?
I think so. Been a lot of turnovers by both teams tonight. Travels, double dribbles. There's another travel against the Warriors.
When your brain is doing too much.
Yeah, we saw that last night. You know, you attributed a lot of the travels, especially for Wareham, for the boys. The brain is moving faster than the body is keeping up. Shot off the mark, and that'll be how the half ends. And nobody able to get a shot off. And Wareham going to end this period down. It's 21-17, Blue Hills at the half. We will step away and take a break and then be back with the second half of tonight's game in just a few moments. Now, Liz, Christian Fernandez back here at Wareham High School. We're about a minute and a half away from the start of the third quarter of tonight's senior night game. It's been pretty tight so far, a little on the low end as far as scoring goes. It's 21-17, Warriors up at the half. Both teams scored 8 points in that second quarter. So, you know, Blue Hills still with the 4-point lead as we get ready to come out of the half. We've seen a lot of good defense tonight, actually, from both teams. You know,
Is this your hat?
Yes.
Okay. I don't want to mix it up. When I take off my hat, I'm like, wait, is that my hat? I have my hat.
Christian and I both wearing the same hats, so we take them off at the beginning of the game for the national anthem.
It's way too hot up here.
Yes, it is.
You can see what Matt looks like at the beginning of the game when I do the footage, and then at the end of the game, his hair is all disheveled. And
well, that's also because I need a haircut in the worst possible way. I'm going to have my wife help me out with that. Look at this. It's so warm. I don't even want to stand. All right, Blue Hills going to start the third quarter with possession. Tompkins, Hernandez, Ferguson, Perry, and DeJesus, our normal 5 starters on the floor. For Blue Hills, it's Sarah Michelle King. It's Ania Pierre-Louis.
Knocked out of bounds by DeJesus.
Allie Johnson and Maya King, the 5 on the floor for Blue Hills.
Michelle and Hernandez both out there with 3 fouls.
Yeah.
1 foul by either of them, and they're probably going back to the bench.
And it's Hernandez and Michelle matched up together right now. Michelle going up and down with it. Sarah Michelle.
Blue Hills up by 6.
Wareham has not led in this game. I thought they were going to come close. They had an opportunity when Johnny Tompkins scored a basket and drew a foul.
Well, when you first got here, I said this is going to be a tough game.
You did. You absolutely did. 2 teams right next to each other in the standings. Blue Hills really looking for an opportunity to move up. And with 2 games left on their schedule, they could do it.
Donovan
DeJesus.
Wareham's going to make them work for it, though.
Oh, yeah.
Is it a foul on Ferguson?
It is. Wareham foul on Kobe Ferguson, her first, team first. Bounces right to Pierre-Louis. Lucky break there. Inside. Pierre-Louis with the rebound, the basket, and the foul. Anya Pierre-Louis. Ooh. That's Donovan's 3rd.
So we have 2 players in trouble.
Yes. Pierre-Louis makes the basket. 3-point play. It's 26-19.
7-point game.
Tompkins dishes it to DeJesus, who puts it up and in. Donovan DeJesus.
Oh, my God. I don't believe that.
Wareham foul on Johnny Tompkins, her 2nd, team 3rd. Maya King at the line, shooting 2.
Johnny wasn't moving and had her hands up.
Well, this is a good tune-up because the next time we see the Lady Vikings, they're in the playoffs.
And then it's who wants it more?
Yeah.
Because it's win or go home.
So you got to respond to adversity in a game like this. King 1 for 2. It's going to make it a 27-21 game. 6-point lead for the Warriors with 6.5 to go in the third quarter. Tompkins has been out there all game, hasn't taken a break yet. Corner 3 is short.
We've seen that in other games too, but this heat has got to be dragging.
Yeah. King got the rebound. I'm sorry, that's Knight had the rebound in the shot. Gianna trying to save it, but she stepped out.
We get a chessboard? Where's Rook?
Timeout, Vikings. Coach Fortune called that timeout, and both referees just looked at him like, what? He had to call it again before he finally got it.
And it's not like there was a DJ playing or anything.
No, it was dead silence. Everybody heard it.
I can hear him talking about rebounds.
Yeah.
They're definitely not under the basket.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't let a team like Blue Hills get second and third opportunities. They're going to burn you. And they've been burning the Vikings tonight. Coming out of Wareham's timeout, 6:06 on the clock in the third quarter. 27-21 Warriors lead. It's a 6-point game. But it's Blue Hills' possession. Tompkins knocks the inbound out of bounds. Kind of a half-hearted inbound attempt. She threw it right at Tompkins' feet so it would roll out. Maybe she wanted to get the inbound at the baseline. I don't know. Off the hands of Knight. Gianna's there to contest for it. She needs help. Gonna give it up. Tompkins there to get it. Tompkins pushes it up to Perry. Mercedes Perry. 4-point game. Gianna working.
You
tight
can see
defense.
Gianna backing off.
Yep. Just as I said she was playing tight, she did. She backed out. Little lob up and over the hoop. And again, that's that foul trouble you talked about, Christian. She's cognizant of that.
But also Michelle, I saw her back off too.
Yeah, same reason. 5:10, 5:06 on the clock.
DeJesus.
Donovan DeJesus. Vikings back within 2.
I guess I could say the same thing to Blue Hills. Don't let Wareham.
Right. Allie Johnson. Back to a 4-point lead with 4:43 to go. Johnson, one of the 2 seniors on the Warriors. We also recognize them.
Traveling against Mercedes.
Perry, yep. Lily Woodside checking back in as Hernandez goes to the bench. Which is good. Lily can create some chaos out there. Travel. That time against Anya Pierre-Louis. Both teams just turning it over back and forth tonight.
This is probably the toughest game we've seen in a while.
Now what?
Double dribble?
I don't know.
Or 5-second violation inside the. Yeah, I think they were standing at 3 second.
Yeah. But there's another turnover, this time going back to Blue Hills. It has not been the most disciplined game tonight by either team. That's a double dribble. It's going to go back over to Wareham.
Tons of defense by both teams. But this is what we're going to see in the playoffs.
Yeah. Tompkins working around 3 defenders, and she still scores. Johnny Tompkins.
2-point game. Wareham
kicked ball.
Looks like Ferguson was hit on the side.
Yeah, she is holding her left side.
There's a very pain look in her face, too.
Yeah. They're saying it was kicked by Wareham, so it's Blue Hills ball. Had a look at a 3. She had to pull it down, go to the side of the backboard. Ferguson trying to save it. Can't do it. Michelle working against DeJesus.
Stolen away by
Tompkins. Stole
Tompkins.
It. Just took it right out of her hand.
Michelle was going to spin around and didn't see.
Johnny goes coast to coast, but it's off the backboard.
Yeah! And one.
Donovan DeJesus. And she's going to find herself on the line. She can give Vikings the lead. Blue has foul against Anya Pierre-Louis, her second, team first. Donovan DeJesus at the line, shooting 1.
And she did it.
First lead of the night for Wareham. It comes with 3:12 left in the third quarter, 30-29. I have said for 4 years, this team has no quit, even when they were not having good seasons. They always played hard from the start of the game to the end. And that perseverance tonight has got them back in the game and has gotten them their first lead. That's over the head.
Frustration caused Blue Hills to throw it out.
And now it's Wareham's ball.
If the referee can't pick up the ball, is that delay of game?
He's the only one that can touch it.
I know.
That's not true. The players can touch it. They just have to give it to the referee first before they can inbound it. Tompkins driving the baseline. On the floor, Donovan missed it, but Mercedes was there to back her up. Inside to DeJesus.
Blocked by Michelle.
And taken away by Michelle.
She loses it. She's trying to do too much on her own. Hernandez coming in for Tompkins.
Good. Johnny needs a break. Let her catch her breath. Get her some water. She needs to hydrate. Kennedy was right there waiting for her with a cup of water as she came to the bench. Good screen set by DeJesus. Ferguson has to step back, though.
Oh, no! Lily thought Hernandez was in the corner, and Hernandez was right next to her.
I think Ferguson, Coach Fortune just said slow down. Johnson, mid-range jumper off the rim. Last touch by Ferguson, so it's still Blue Hills ball. 1:43 left in the third quarter. Wareham still holding on to a 1-point lead. Drives the baseline but pulls up short. And that was Knight. Again, I apologize to her and her family. I'm struggling with her first name. Perry's three is off the mark into the hands of, double dribble. I thought maybe they were going to get Ferguson for coming up and giving her the little nudge in the back, but not the case. Michelle turns it over. That was a short break for Johnny. Tompkins coming back on the floor. Perry's going to sit. Blue Hills back in the lead after the shot by Knight, 31-30, 1:08 to go. Donovan working against Michelle and puts it in. Donovan DeJesus, under a minute to go in the third quarter. Wareham up 32-31.
Whoa! Not intentional, not intentional.
She was going for the ball. And I wonder if it was the ball that got Michelle in the face.
It was.
Yeah, but Michelle gets the rebound coming back the other way, working against Tompkins, puts the shot up, rolls around. There's that bad basket. It was hurting the Wareham in the first one. Allie Johnson's down. She's got to get back up and get back into the play. Ferguson now driving in, Johnson again. But actually, by not being back in the play, she's there in the forecourt, draws the foul.
Now, unfortunately, I believe the last time that this person was at the line, they got both shots.
Yes, she did. Wareham foul against Kobe Ferguson, her second, team fourth. Allie Johnson at the line, shooting 2. Yes, she did. She's been the most consistent warrior at the Blue Hill line tonight. Tompkins is still struggling. Like, she's had to come back to the bench. Savannah Varden's back in the game for Johnny. Allie Johnson makes both her free throws to put Blue Hills back up by 1 with 19 seconds left in the third. Wareham just needs a good shot, good look. Gianna's wide open for 3, but it's short.
Someone needs to get in front of Michelle.
She got around Ferguson, and Michelle able to bank the lay-in off the glass. Sarah Michelle puts Blue Hills back out in front by 3 with her layup.
In the going into the fourth quarter
of the third quarter. Yes.
So normally by the fourth quarter, we're like, Wareham just needs to slow down. We can't slow down now.
No, we cannot.
This is not a quarter where we need to pull out the clock. We actually need to get a lead before we can do that.
Yeah.
There's a number of players on both teams that are at 3 fouls. So maybe pull ahead and draw fouls to try to get people out of the game. Maybe. I don't really know.
It's been pretty even. Wareham did outscore Blue Hills in the quarter, 15-14. But Blue Hills still has a 3-point lead. We're going to the final 8 minutes of senior night. Wareham's got work to do. Blue Hills trying to hold on. You know, it is possible that these two teams could see each other again in the tournament, but given that they're both at the lower end of the bracket, it would have to be pretty late into the tournament, wouldn't it?
Depends. I don't know how they do the placements. I know it's a shuffle, but I don't know how it goes.
Oh! Ferguson shot goes in and out. I'd like to see Lily start to take some shots. She hasn't really taken any shots tonight.
We know she can throw threes.
Yes. She's been a big contributor on defense, though.
Oh, stolen away by Blue Hills.
And Michelle there under the basket. Sarah Michelle.
I know there's a height difference, but I'd like to see Lily on Michelle because I think nobody's
There's a
really
shot by
stop.
Lily. Hey, there you go. Oh, Lily Woodside for 2.
Oh, was it 2?
It was a 2. Yep, she was on the line as she let it go. You got to be completely behind the arc. Johnson, nice bounce pass to Pierre-Louis, and she makes it. Anya Pierre-Louis.
Lily's ears were burning when you said her name.
Ferguson, that's off the rim.
But
Lily
what
gets the
side?
rebound.
Oh, no!
She was pushing Gianna out to that side, but Gianna didn't turn around to look for the pass before Kobe let it go. There's been some miscommunication out there for the Vikings on the floor tonight, which has contributed to this 5-point deficit the Vikings find themselves in.
But everyone's hot. You can see it in all of the players' faces, not just Wareham.
No.
You can see Gianna had the ball and let go because she didn't want the foul.
Michelle under the basket. I think they're going to get Johnny.
Yep.
Wareham foul on Johnny Tompkins, her third, team first. Sarah Michelle at the line, shooting 2. Again, Michelle's been cold. She's only made
1.
I want to say she
2.
I want to say she made a second, but either way, she's been at the line like 6 or 7 times tonight. So to be 2 for 12 or 2 for 14, not good. You know, we made the mention about how if she had made those free throws, how the score would be much different. As she misses both there, you know, Blue Hills would have a much bigger lead if they had been able to convert. And it's not just Sarah. Lily with the short basket. Lily Woodside, I think.
Yeah.
I don't see her now. That's why she's not on the floor.
So who
was it? Gianna? Had to be Gianna. I thought it was 11, but Lily's not on the floor, so that was my mistake.
Foul on Ferguson.
Yeah. Wareham foul on Kobe Ferguson, her third, team second. Sarah Michelle at the line, shooting 2. Michelle's done a good job of drawing fouls to get to the line. She just hasn't been able to convert tonight. Johnny Tompkins is more frustrated than I think I have ever seen her in any game in her entire career. You've talked about it in prior games, how normally she's just all smiles and having a great time out there. The frustration is showing on her face tonight.
You know, all right, so she's got 3.
But again, she's been at the line at least 7 or 8 times. I've lost count. So 3 for 16, not a very good percentage. That is blocked, taken away from Perry. Kobe doing a good job staying step for step, but they are able to get it back out. Was that 23?
I didn't see. I was already looking down.
Maya King and Diari Strong Soretto were in on the play. I'm not sure which one made the shot. Tompkins' shot is short. It's going to be rebounded.
No rebound again. Michelle is right there. She's gotten almost every single rebound.
I'm going to call jump, and it's going to go to Blue Hills. Jump ball, Warriors ball.
Woodside's coming back in.
Now Lily's coming back in.
And Johnny's going back out.
They've got to give Tompkins an extended break.
We're at 5 minutes left.
I know she's a critical player. So
nice block by Perry.
But you got to let her rest. That's Lily for sure. Lily Woodside. I mean, if Tompkins is tired and her legs go out from under her, then that doesn't do anybody any good. Nice.
Oh, my.
Oh, she got tripped up. She had it, and it got tripped up. And that's Knight with the points. It's 38-44. Inside to DeJesus.
Foul against.
That's against Michelle.
That's her 4th.
That's her 4th, yep. Blue Hills foul against Sarah Michelle. Her 4th, team first.
Now, if you're Blue Hills, you leave her in.
Well, she's still on the court. But if they can draw that 5th foul, Donovan's at the line for 2. She made the first. They're going to take an opportunity. Nope, Tompkins is coming back in, which I disagree with. She needs a break. She's overheated. Michelle is still on the floor as Donovan's second shot goes in and out.
And another foul!
Mercedes Perry. Foul on who? It is going to be against 13. Blue Hills foul against Anya Pierre-Louis. Her 3rd, team 2nd. Mercedes Perry at the line. Shooting 2? Shooting 1. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. She made the basket. That's as it should be. And Perry makes the free throw to make it a
2-point game.
4:28 to go. I'm going to say the referee initially held up the 2 fingers, but then remembered Perry made the basket. Pierre-Louis has it at the baseline, working against Tompkins, kicks it out tonight.
Wareham fans are getting loud.
They need it.
Show that support. Jump ball.
Yes. Jump ball. Vikings ball. And again, that's the effort on Lily Woodside to get in there and lock up with that basketball.
As soon as Knight threw herself to the floor, Woodside just stepped away. Nope, you can take it.
You're not gonna flop on me. Oh, Perry was open. I would have liked to have seen her take a shot. Perry's open in that corner again. We gotta find her.
Is it off of Wareham?
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
No, off of Blue Hills.
Johnny's going out to take it at the baseline. But Perry found herself open on that far side beyond the arc, so look for her.
I like to see maybe Coach Fortune take another timeout soon.
Oh, Lily's shot was a little long. It's going to go in the hands of Sarah Michelle. Wareham has 3 timeouts left. She stepped out.
Stepped out. What?
Oh, they're saying she got pushed. Wareham foul against Donovan DeJesus, her 4th, team 3rd. Now DeJesus and Michelle, 1 player for each with 4 fouls on them. DeJesus still in the game. Michelle goes up. Shot's no good. It's going to go out, and it's going to be Vikings ball. Wareham still with a 2-point deficit. Got to improve the communication out there. There's 3:25 on the clock. Plenty of time to work with, but you got to make a move, and then you got to shut Blue Hills down. Bounce pass to Tompkins from just inside the free throw line. She got fouled.
By 5, I believe. Yeah.
Blue Hills foul against Allie Johnson, her 1st, team 3rd. Johnny Tompkins at the line shooting 2. That was a shooting foul, so Tompkins going to find herself at the line. She's got an opportunity to tie it up. Wareham has trailed the majority of this game. They swapped the lead back and forth with Blue Hills for a brief period in the 3rd quarter, but other than that, the Warriors have been out in front. Tompkins 1 for 2, makes it a 1-point game, 43-44, 3:16 on the game clock.
I feel bad for both teams because neither team can let up at this point.
I know. Michelle able to take it down, working against Woodside.
Knight headed.
Staying with her step for step.
I think that's Knight. Knight headed the duck.
Allie Johnson. Oh! Allie Johnson. Johnson's killing him from the short range.
Perry, no. Long.
Knight gets the rebound, bringing it up court. She's looking for somewhere to go with it. She's got Tompkins and Woodside on her. Finds Sarah Michelle. Back out to Michelle, over to the corner for Johnson. Gonna work around DeJesus.
Blocked.
Got it up. Tompkins with it. Working against Michelle. Oh, nice move. Johnny Tompkins with a nice move around the defender. Sarah Michelle makes it a 1-point game. But Wareham still down. Michelle driving in.
Out of bounds. Turnover. Ferguson and Thompson caused that turnover. Yay! Someone takes a timeout.
Timeout, Warriors. Well, and it's not us.
No. Warriors have 4 more timeouts.
They do. It's fairly even. Vikings have 3, Warriors have 4. There's 2:01 on the clock in the 4th quarter, and Wareham is down by 1, 45-46.
You want to drink water, but you don't want to drink so much that you get cramps when you go out there.
Well, and not only that, but you got to pay attention to whatever play Coach Ferguson, yes, is trying to draw up right now. Ronnie's got the dry erase board in his hand.
Actually, both teams are trying to do plays of some sort.
Yeah.
It's a nail biter. I have to stand up, but at the same point, I have to. At least like last night, the boys' game was so fast-paced with basket to basket. I couldn't stand up because I had to stay at the recorder.
Yeah. I like to pride myself that I can do a pretty good job of keeping up with the action, but at this stage of the season, I know our players pretty well just by their faces and their numbers. But I have to keep looking at the opponent's sheet, and all that would happen is as I'm looking down to read an opponent's name, Wareham would respond.
Nice block by Ferguson.
Good hustle. Good hustle to get down there, and even though that went out of bounds and it's still going to be Blue Hills ball, it prevents a scoring opportunity.
It also stops the clock.
Yeah, good point. Oh! Lily was working on guarding it. She got hit in the back of the head. That pass was short.
It's going to go to Michelle. Someone just needs to stay on Michelle.
Yeah. Well, right now she's open. Kobe's coming over to guard her now. Under 10 on the shot clock. Johnson making a move at the baseline. She stepped out of bounds. Are they calling? Oh, I think Donovan's out of the game. Nope, it's on
That
Mercedes.
was not a push. I do not agree with that. I do not agree with that.
Wareham foul on Mercedes Perry, her second, team fourth. And that's the second time.
Her hands were up. She did not push her.
I don't think the first one was a push either, but that's the second time that the Warriors have stepped out of bounds that they called a Viking for a push. Johnny coming over to contest the shot. Michelle's shot is off the mark.
Perry.
That's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to go back to Blue Hills. Jump ball, Warriors ball. Another inbounds, and the Vikings are guarding. Johnny comes up with it on the floor, pushes it ahead to Woodside. Look out, Lily. Michelle coming from behind. Timeout called by the Wareham bench.
And that's good because we had
Timeout, Wareham.
we had the ball when he called timeout.
Right, so it was before it got knocked away. So that is an excellent timeout by Coach Fortune. With 1:07 to go, and Wareham down by 1.
So it's our ball on our end of the court.
Yep. They're going to inbound from the baseline. Coach Fortune just asked for clarification on that, so he knows what he's got to draw up and where it's coming from.
If we can get a basket, then we need to hold on to it and pull those fouls.
You cannot commit any fouls either. You have no fouls to give. Next foul puts Blue Hills in the bonus.
Correct.
Now
and probably will knock out a player or two, too.
They haven't. It depends on who commits it. But even though Blue Hills hasn't been very good at the free throw line tonight, you don't want to leave it to chance. Or what's worse is if you got Allie Johnson going to the line for the Warriors, she has been consistent at the free throw line tonight.
I think she's 75%.
Yeah. She's about the only one that's been steady shooting free throws. DeJesus still in the game. She's got 4 fouls. Woodside, Perry, Tompkins, and Ferguson. Got to throw it in, Johnny. Oh, she committed a 5 seconds.
I don't agree with that.
5-second violation, Blue Hills ball. Wareham's contesting against more than just the Warriors tonight.
Blocked by Donovan.
Perry takes it away. It's in the hands of Ferguson. Inside to DeJesus. DeJesus puts it up. DeJesus scores a basket, gives Wareham the lead. 50 seconds left. Timeout called by Blue Hills. Donovan DeJesus. Timeout, Warriors.
I'm going to have a little heart attack up here.
Well, it would be in your best interest if you don't do that, because I talked to Wareham EMS the other day, and they said we've already used up our quota for ambulance visits during basketball games this season.
Yeah. And Hadassah's not here. She's at Upper Cape. She can't help. Hadassah, one of our camera people, and now full-time staff at Wareham Media. Before we stole her away, she was working on her EMT Well, she got her EMT certification
Yeah.
and her EMT license, but we stole her away before she was able to commit to any ambulance house.
Which we'll recognize, while it's good for us at the station, is a loss for the public because Hadassah would be an excellent first responder. All right, Blue Hills coming out of the timeout. 49.6 seconds on the clock. Will inbound from the Wareham end of the court. So they have to go all the way up court. It's inbounded to Sarah Michelle. She's working against Tompkins. Pushes it up to Allie Johnson.
Traveling.
Oh, traveling!
Wareham just needs to hold on to it. I hate to say it, but like that is literally all they have to do.
And it's going to be a timeout, Blue Hills. Timeout, Warriors. Each team down to 2 timeouts, 43.9 on the clock.
The hard part is you don't have to just hold on to it. You have to pass it in. We don't want another 5-second violation because we can't throw it in because there's good defense.
Right. But not only that, you do have to take a shot. It's a full 35-second shot clock. Am I still on? No, I'm not. I thought I heard an echo. I thought maybe the house mic was still on. It's 35 seconds on the shot clock, which is a full shot clock, but there's 43.9 on the game clock. If it was more than a 1-point difference, I could say, well, you could just hold on to it and, even if you have a violation, hand it over. But you can't. A simple field goal swaps the lead back.
Now, there's 2 different things that are going to happen here. One, we have the ball come in. If we have in, we have to then go across the line.
Right.
And then we have to shoot at least something or hope to pull a foul.
Yeah, I would
maybe have.
I would wait until the last possible seconds on the shot clock before you let something fly. And even then, make sure you got bodies under the basket because as long as it hits the rim, or does it count if it hits the backboard, or it's got to?
It has to hit the rim.
Right, so it's got to hit the rim to reset it. If you can get it to hit the rim and reset the shot clock, and then come down with it, you can just hold out, and Blue Hills will have to foul. Almost deflected away. Allie Johnson is all over the place, going back and forth. Ferguson and Tompkins. Now over to Hernandez. Back to Ferguson.
Pulled the foul.
Good.
Still Wareham ball, though. And at least
Blue Hills
now.
foul on Allie Johnson, her second, team fourth. Now both teams one away from the bonus. No fouls to give on either side.
Now the good part is at least we're across the line.
Yes.
But
there's no shot clock. We just have to hold on to it.
Get it in.
If they can keep it away. All right, so now we have to get it up. Got to get it
across.
They inbounded to the backcourt. Johnny's going to move it up. She's across midcourt. All you got to do is hold it.
Timeout.
Fowler. What happened? I don't know what happened. Oh, no, we did have a foul. Against Knight. That's Knight's second.
That's 5.
That's 5.
That's 5.
That's 5.
Okay. Well, that referee understands.
Blew his foul against Knight, her second team limit. Johnny Tompkins at the line, shooting 2. You still can't ice it because it would be a 3-point lead if she makes both. So it's still a one possession game. But these are big. Made the first. Now a field goal will tie it. A 3-pointer will go ahead for Blue Hills. If Johnny can make her second, it'll force a 3 from Blue Hills to tie it. Made them both. 49-46, 3-point game, 18.1. Timeout Blue Hills. Timeout Warriors. What a game.
Now it is a 1 possession.
Yes.
But we haven't seen a lot of 3-pointers in this half.
We haven't.
I think we haven't seen a 3-pointer since the first half.
Blue Hills did make a couple in the first quarter.
No, I mean half.
I understand what you're saying, but I can't recall seeing Blue Hills take a lot, period, in the game, either half. But they were able to knock down a few in the early stages of the game.
Maybe Wareham had 1. But again, I think that was the first quarter.
And I think that
or
speaks,
first half.
That speaks to the defense of both teams. All right, so Blue Hills is going to have possession. There's the second horn. 18.1 on the clock. Sorry, Christian.
It's okay. If Blue Hills gets the 3, let's say they do, then we could be going into overtime, which is another 4 minutes of play. But we've seen the rebounding skills of Blue Hills. The last thing we want them to do is get a basket.
That's who they wanted in their hands is Sarah Michelle.
Trying for 3.
That's a great job by Woodside to contest that shot.
Hold it.
That's all you got to do. They fouled Johnny. You reached out and slapped her. Blue Hills foul against Allie Johnson, her third, team limit.
So Johnny's going back to the line.
Johnny Tompkins at the line shooting 2.
She needs to make these baskets so it's not an easy turnover.
Right.
But if she doesn't make the baskets, they've got 3 seconds to score a 3-pointer.
But if she makes one of them, it's a 2-possession game.
Correct.
So there you go. Tompkins stepping up, coming up big at the end. That's her third consecutive free throw made. She missed a couple earlier in the game, but man, these are super important right now. It's a 4-point game. She's looking to make it 5.
The emotions of tonight being the last night. The emotions of this game. 51-46.
What a comeback for the Vikings. They're going to win it. Your final score, Vikings 51, Warriors 46. Thank you for coming out tonight and supporting our seniors. Congratulations to all seniors on both teams. We know you'll do great things in your future endeavors. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Please get home safely. Good night.
Keep filming down there until he's ready.
Yeah, I'm going to take just a brief moment
to take a breather.
Settle myself first of all and then collect my thoughts before we sign off.
You okay? Don't forget to put up the iris. There you go.
I got to put my hat back on because I'm self-conscious about what you said about my hair. But between the heat and what a crazy game this was, you can understand why my hair would be a little out of control. It's a 51-46 final. Wareham pulls it out on senior night. Great comeback. They trailed through a majority of the game. They traded the lead back and forth in the third quarter for just a couple of moments, but really pulled it together at the end. You know, I think it's a tale of two halves. Like they really stepped things up. Held Blue Hills to 14 points in the third quarter, 11 in the fourth. Meanwhile, offensively, the Vikings scored 15 points in the third and 19 in the fourth to really put it together. It was an emotional night for the seniors. We've said our goodbyes to them. This was their season finale here. We still have the playoffs to go, but for the, you know, that's a different chapter. So to look back at this for Johnny Tompkins, Mercedes Perry, for those two, it's been 4 and 5 years. You know, they've been playing their entire high school career. Savannah Varden and Ebony Blacktodd joined the team last year, but still, you know, when you're part of a team for 2, 3, whatever, there's a lot of memories made. You know, there's a lot of struggles, particularly. I mean, Johnny and Mercedes were playing at the varsity level when things weren't going so well for the Vikings, when they had those 2-3 win seasons. But I've said for the last 4 years, and I know I bring it up, that the perseverance on this team is just second to none. They play hard despite the odds, despite the deficits, and, not that we try to be too critical, but they were playing more than the Blue Hills tonight. They were playing more than their opponent tonight. We were dealing with the environment in the building. It seemed, we've all made the observation it's warmer in here than it normally is. That was affecting both teams out there. We saw flushed faces. We saw players trying to cool themselves down. We saw players running out of breath. Both sides. That affected both teams evenly.
But the desire to win by both teams was also much bigger in this game than we've seen in a lot of other games. I knew it was going to be tough, and it was very tough.
Yeah, I mean,
to the wire. We didn't even have like the bench players come in for the last 2 minutes. We had full both teams going to the last quarter,
and it was Donovan DeJesus coming up big with layups and drawing fouls. Johnny Tompkins making 4 consecutive free throws at the end of the game to really put it away, and that was with just like less than 10 seconds remaining. So an outstanding job by Coach Fortune and his staff. They had the girls ready to play. Great job by the girls not giving up when things weren't going their way, when they were down for 80% of the game. But they kept themselves in it, and they were able to get ahead and get on top at the end of the game, which is when it matters the most. So the regular season has wrapped up. Now, Christian, do you want to give our viewers tonight a refresher of what the rules are?
So if you did not watch last night, I will recap it. But the MIAA has different rules for filming games. The MIAA and the NFHS regulate playoff games.
As far as broadcast and live streaming and all that.
So I can stream live if we have home games in the 32 round. I can stream live if we're in the 16 round. But when it gets to the 8 of 8, I cannot stream anymore. And it costs me to record those games more than it would cost the regular person. So I'm also on a 48-hour delay for replay. So it will, after the stream, you cannot see it right away. It has to wait 48 hours before I can put it up. It'll be on Cablecast because I cannot put it up online either. I cannot copy it for regular people either. You need direct permission of the MIAA and the NFHS unless the school gives it to you, because I have to give each school a copy. So we're going to be there. We're going to be at the holiday tournament, winter tournament for Apponequet for the boys. And then that Saturday, the Saturday ending school vacation, the MIAA will put up the brackets. And then we'll see. Now, we have 3 teams that we cover. Wareham girls, Wareham boys, and Upper Cape Tech boys. And depending on when the games are, we're going to try to get to everybody. But I don't have a really large crew base, so we'll see what we can do. If there's any games on the same day, we do have 2 crews, so theoretically it could be Matt and me and Frank and Hadassah going off to another one. We don't know. I won't know until I see the schedule. The boys and Upper Cape Tech, they're in the same tournament.
Right. All 3 teams we cover have qualified for the postseason, which is fantastic. We're very happy for that. We're excited and happy for the schools, both Wareham High and Upper Cape. Christian, the other thing you were saying last night was even the rounds of 8 and beyond, we can film them, but it is after the postseason concludes that we can post them. Is that correct?
So I can post them on Cablecast.
Okay.
I cannot post them online ever.
Okay.
They will never be on YouTube.
Okay.
But we will play them on Cablecast. You can access our cable channels from the internet, through our website. So technically that's a weird misnomer, but you can't watch it in archive. It will not be on demand. You're not going to be able to watch it later. So pay attention to our social media. We will post the schedules and when you can see it. If you need it to be shown at a different time, just give us a call and say, hey, can you put the game up on because I want to watch it, and we'll schedule it again. But After the 8 of 8, I can only show it once. And that's another thing. Or, sorry, I can only show it twice.
Yeah.
So we usually show it at the beginning, during the playoffs, and then at the end of the playoffs, we show it one more time. And then I'm not allowed to play it anymore.
And those are the rules of the Massachusetts Interscholastic Athletic Association and the NHS. So things get a lot stricter regarding broadcasting at this time of year.
But we will be there.
We're going to be there.
I've been doing this since 2010. We will be there. We will try to be there. I will do everything in my power to make sure that we're there. And we'll see how it goes, and we will see you at the next game.
Yeah.
Looking forward for Wareham Media.
Yeah.
We haven't touched upon this, but we have signed another contract with Mass Maritime. So we'll be doing those sports in the spring with lacrosse. Okay. And we have football in the fall. And soccer and volleyball. So
if you like local sports, local school sports, be it the NCAA with Mass Maritime, be it the MIAA with high school, Wareham Sports and Wareham Media's got you covered. So as Christian mentioned, be sure to follow Wareham Media on your favorite social media platform. Be sure to follow your schools as well. You know, Mass Maritime, Wareham High School, Upper Cape, they all have social media pages. You can get it's a good way to follow what's going on when those teams are on the road. Because I had somebody come up to me at Upper Cape and say, hey, when are the road games posted? Unfortunately, we do not film road games. But, you know, the schools are really good about posting all your statistics, the wins, the losses, who got points. So there's a lot of information out there for you, really easy to find. All the students appreciate your support at any level, and we at Wareham Media appreciate your support as well. But I think, Christian, do you have any final thoughts?
That's it, I think.
All right, then, for our Wareham production staff, it was a great night, wrapping it up here on senior night for the Wareham girls. Vikings come away with a 51-46 win. Matt Lynn saying thank you for being with us all season. We're happy to bring you the playoffs, and we'll see you down the road.